another item that's needed for replacing spark plugs in the Subaru 2011, Subaru Impreza 2011 is what's called a torque wrench. And torque wrench can be seen here, and basically what it does is it allows you to know how tight you are tightening a bolt, or in this case a spark plug. So Subaru has a specific tightness that they want the bolt or the spark plug to be at, and this is that you're supposed to torque the spark plug down to a torque rating of 21 Newton meters or 15.5 foot-pounds. So here I have a torque wrench. It's a pretty simple torque wrench, and it's relatively cheap. I believe I bought this for about 20 bucks, but you might be able to find it for less than that. And what this torque wrench does is has a rating in inch-pounds, as well as, I believe, some sort of like kilogram meters. So we're going to use the inch-pounds because it's a little bit easier to work with right now. And the reason I say that is because we've got, we know that the rating that our spark plugs are supposed to be tightened to is 15.5 foot-pounds. There's 12 inches in a foot. So 15.5 times 12 is 186 inch-pounds. So basically, what you do is you have this knurled end, which is a kind of this roughened surface here, and you also have, and this is what's used to essentially set your torque that you're going to be applying to the bolt, or in this case, spark plug. In order to unlock this, you have to turn this knurled knob counterclockwise until it's loose, and then when you want to lock it down, you turn it all the way clockwise, and basically what that does is it will lock the this knurled piece down and not be able to turn it. So then you're able to set the exact torque that you want. So in order to, the way that you set these torque wrenches is by turning this knurled end clockwise, is in order to increase the torque that's being applied, or counterclockwise to decrease the torque. Each one of these lines here signifies a single point. And so basically you've got 0, 1, 2, all the way up to 8, and then it starts over again. And what these numbers signify, and on the package for this, it was a little bit hard to find, but for this particular torque wrench, these numbers signify each one is 12 inch-pounds, or 1 foot-pound. So each of these are in foot-pounds. It's a little bit confusing because since the rating is in inch-pounds, I would have assumed that you would set these in inch-pounds as well, but that's instead of foot-pounds, but that's not the way they do it. So basically, just remember each one of these notches is 12 inch-pounds for this particular wrench. Other wrenches are going to be different, and you should make sure to check the package. So what you do is rotate this clockwise, and I will try and show you that. And basically, I'm going to pause it real quick and cut back in. So the way you set the torque wrench is you have these graduation marks here, and in this case you've got 120 inch-pounds signifies this point here. So if you bring this knurled end up to that point, then you'll be at 120 inch-pounds, and if you bring it up to that point, you'll be at 240 inch-pounds, and so on. So if we want to get up to 186 inch-pounds, what we need to do is basically rotate this until we hit 120. And so basically we're right almost there. Gotta get it to 0. So now we're at 120 inch-pounds. So in order to get it to 186, I need to go up another 5.5 places on this, so 5.5 marks, and that would signify 66 inch-pounds. So basically rotate, 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 4, 5, and a half. And now I'm going to lock it down using the lock nut here, and basically lock it until it's tight. And now we can use this for our process of replacing the spark plugs. It's pretty simple, and basically what happens is when you've hit that torque, this bar will bend just a little bit and you'll hear a clicking sound, which I'll show later.